doesn't love candlelight magic? We've all had some variety of these candles at some point in our homes, and I'm going to try some popular DIYs as well as give a few a spin of my own to create an extra magical year-end with candles. All candles will be melted as needed simply using the double boiler method, where I have the main vessel filled with boiling water and the second vessel placed in it will hold the candle. This DIY way of sprucing up the candles you may already have at home is incredibly easy. All you need to do is heat up a knife or a flat spoon and melt the candle's surface area, and then you take the dry flower or the dry leaf of your choice, cut it in any way that you require and simply paste it onto the melted wax. What I like about this is that it's easy to do and budget friendly. Just keep in mind to pick dry flowers and leaves that are delicate in shape and also that have been flat pressed so that they stick to the top of the candle more easily. With this next one, we're going to focus on the candle holder itself, and for that I've got some shot glasses. Now you get them in a variety of shapes and even sizes, and I've picked these tiny ones that are perfect for tea lights. So what I'm going to do is with two, I'm just going to tint them with glass paint, and with the other two, I'm actually going to go in for a design element with the glass outline and paint. With the glass paint DIY now complete, I'd like to just put out there that this is a medium that takes some getting used to and can become a rather messy outcome if you're not careful. So the single color tint job is far easier, and even the marbling technique by adding just another color is super fun and easy to do. If you're adding more design elements, then you'll need to be a little more careful and take into account the drying time. If you watched my previous videos, you know how much I love DIYs that are extremely simple in terms of execution but have a very classy and beautiful outcome. So that's exactly what we're going to do with these three candles here. We're going to give the base a spray coat in gold, and it's going to contrast very beautifully with the white and give it a very festive look. This DIY is something I'm extremely happy with because the effort taken was so minimal, yet the outcome looks beautiful and the gold lends in a very nice festive touch. Now for this next DIY, we're going to try the marbling technique, and there are a couple of ways to do it. You can do it with spray paint and you can do it with nail polish. I've already done the spray paint technique previously for a terracotta pot DIY, so I'm going to be trying the nail polish one here. The marbling technique is complete, and my opinion is that it's something that's so organic, you really don't know the outcome. Sometimes it's really nice and sometimes not so great, but it's definitely a fun DIY and worth giving a try, especially with candles like these. For this next one, I want to create candles with a very interesting shape, and I'm going to do that using cookie cutters. Now they're the right height and they come in a variety of shapes that can look very festive and interesting. I've completed with the DIY where we used the cookie cutter. Now the trickiest part of this is to remove the candle from the mold itself. I've always been intrigued by candles that have layers of different colors, and I wanted to give it a try using Christmas colors red and green. So I have these two colored candles already, and I'm just going to layer it up. In case you don't have colored candles, you can always use a bit of wax crayon in the color of your choice with white candle wax and create a candle. The layering technique is extremely easy. You just have to ensure to give sufficient time for the wax layers to cool before you keep adding, and also do not move or shake the container in any way. For this next one, I'm going to be using resin to create some beautiful candle holders or votives. Just a safety disclaimer about resin, it's not an ideal medium for children to try, and also when adults try it, it's best to do it in a well-ventilated space while wearing a mask and gloves. Resin is a lovely medium to work with and gives beautiful results, but you have to keep in mind that there are some safety precautions that you'll have to research and carry out at your end while handling this medium. So please take a look at the links in the description box to know more.
The wonders of life got the prettiest side for everyone to enjoy. Standing up close by the Christmas tree, glimmering light, I am right where I wanna be. I will be home for a couple of days, wander around with you. You and me in the cold, thought it'd never be true. Wherever I go, I got you. Oh, I have stopped running, there is no way trying. You better loosen your belts. Drinking hot wine by the fire, don't care of anything else. It's Christmas and some kind of love, my friend. I'll pray it will never end. Do you like to be here too? It's Christmas and outside snow's glistening. It's just you and me tonight. I'll spend all this Christmas with you. Oh, it's such a charm, got you up in my arms. There's nobody at the door. You said I wish this will never be over. Darling, it's time for your present, come over here. Now it is time to get out in the snow, lighting a light with you. Choirs will sing and the joy bells will ring. Nobody loves you as much as I do. It's a wonderful feeling from floor to the ceiling. It is that time of the year